Cider Baby. This is for Rock Radio UK, and today I'm speaking to my old friend DJ from 13 Doors and a new band called Ogma. Hello, sir.
Dave, how we doing?
I'm not so bad. You're looking well. You're looking sunny and
A
cheerful,
bit
and
of American sunshine.
yeah, we're talking across
Yeah,
the Atlantic today. What's going on?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me up out of bed for this. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon here.
I've done a full day's work before you got out of bed, pal.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. No, it's good fun. Yeah, we're here in the States. We're in Detroit tonight.
Yeah.
The home of
Okay.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, you're supporting a certain artist, aren't you?
Yes, indeed. A slightly well-known gentleman,
Hmm.
Mr. Geoff Tate.
Yes, one of my
Yes,
heroes.
indeed. Just after releasing his new album as well.
Yeah, so that must be quite a ride, actually.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it really is. We're having the most fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of actually how the band sort of came together was through working with Jeff.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So
yeah.
Ogma, it's a brand new band. I mean, I know you from 13 Doors, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, so Ogma, t tell me about Ogma.
So the name actually we went back and forth for weeks with names, and we had really really bad ideas and we had good ideas, and it was actually Jimmy that kept pushing Ogma. He was like, no, I think this is a really good name, and we're kind of like, yeah, 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 and I'm really glad we stuck with it. Now he's the Celtic god of language and poetry and stuff like that. So he invented, I don't know if you've ever seen the Ohm script,
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, big tall rocks with straight lines carved into it. So there's an old Celtic kind of language, and he was a big beardy dude. So we thought, we've got long hair, we've got beards, let's go with that.
So who else is in the band with you?
So it's myself, James Brown on guitar and vocals as well, who played and toured with Jeff for years.
Hmm.
Jimmy Wynan from Dan Anda on bass guitar and vocals as well, and Colin Frecknell on drums. He's a local boy, Chicago.
Okay. So it's an
Yeah, so we
international affair.
an international band. Yeah, and well,
Mm.
me and James are from Ireland, and then yeah, the Sydney and Chicago couldn't be further apart in the
Makes rehearsals a little bit challenging, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah, sound check. Yeah,
Okay.
but it basically came together with I don't know if you've heard of Jeff's backstage pass travel
Yes.
that he does. Yeah, so basically, we've all been doing that for a long time as well. Myself, Jimmy, and James just became great friends. We listen to the same music, we have the same crack. Um, we enjoy visiting breweries for cultural reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and just to make sure the quality of beer stands up across the world.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And it was just one backstage pass after a glass of wine or two. Susan was like, "You know what? You need to make a band. Will you be ready for America?" And we were like, no, but yes. It was like there, I think we had about 6 weeks or something. It was like, will you have songs ready? And we're like, yeah.
I'm
So we
brilliant.
yeah, immediately started writing and jumped on the last tour, and here we are again.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. You sent me a single the other day,
Yes.
Enslaved. So that
Mm.
came out yesterday, day before.
Yeah, it came out yesterday, and it actually hit number one in the Irish iTunes charts last night, which was
Oh wow.
great just before we got on stage.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a buzzing.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, amazing.
Okay. Well, tell me about the song. Yeah, I mean, in your own words, because I love it. Yeah, it's great. It's got like those chunky riffs and riffy vocals as well, which
Yeah,
is
that
just
kind of,
great. Yeah, they're just like chunk,
yeah,
just like
yeah. Yeah, I was
meaty
going to
metal.
say full meat and two veg kind of a thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's probably the heaviest song on the EP, to be honest with you.
Right.
And it's James doing lead vocal on it. I'm doing the kind of Alice in Chains harmony. Um, that was just one of those ones that came about. I had a riff, and there was no rest of the song, and then James had a riff, but he had no rest of the song. We were like, what if we try work the two riffs together?
Mm.
And then the chorus came out, and the um, yeah, all the rest of it then kind of came together. It was feeling a bit Alice in Chainsy sort of a, you know,
Mm.
that's when I was listening to the music of it, I got that sort of a vibe. So we tried to throw in those discordant harmonies and try to make it something that we'd listen to.
Yeah.
So I'm delighted with how it came out in the end.
Okay. So you mentioned EP there, so there must be a few more there in the background
There, yeah,
lurking.
yeah. So we've 4 tracks recorded at the minute, with more that we're working on.
Yeah.
So we're selling them. Actually, you can buy them on CD at the gigs, but we don't have anything else released. So if you fancy a trip to Detroit right now, you can have the rest of them.
Okay, right.
It's it's only a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they'll let me in the country, to be fair, but
Yeah. Can't blame them.
thanks. Okay, so what is the plan with Ogma? I mean, like you say, it is quite an international band. I mean, Behind Me Dio was pretty much the same actually. It was Irishman, Scott, and a couple of
Yeah,
Americans. So
yeah, yeah.
it's hard work.
It is, but I mean, like we've all been playing for years. We were all, like I said, professionals in quotation marks.
Hmm.
So, when we turn up to our rehearsal, everybody has their stuff learned. There's no,
Yeah.
no kind of trying to learn stuff on the day. So it's like literally our very first rehearsal was sound check for our first gig. And that was
Okay.
it. So it was thrown into the fire.
Hmm.
Um, and it went fine.
Yeah.
We were, yeah. Well, we're
So
back now, so we obviously did something okay.
yeah.
Jeff hasn't sent us home yet. Yeah.
Okay, so you're on the American leg of the tour, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So this is our second American run. We were over here for Jeff's spring tour, and then with a bit of a break, and then we're back here for the second leg.
Hmm.
And pretty much straight after this, actually Jeff heads to the UK,
Yes.
where 13 Doors are opening for a few shows, and then after that is Spain, where Ogma are gonna open.
Okay.
Busy times.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I might actually get to see 13 Doors as well. So you're playing the UK end of May, isn't it? And beginning of June, I do believe.
End of May, yeah, going into June.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, Wolverhampton and Southampton we're doing, and then
yeah,
Jeff continues around doing a full loop and
yeah.
yeah, of the
Because
whole country.
there's a couple. I think there's a couple in Wales and stuff like that, isn't there? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't wait for the weather.
yeah,
I think Welsh summers are even worse than Irish summers.
yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much, yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. Well, less said about that, the better, I think. So I mean, with touring the States and Spain and 13 Doors of the UK, and you've got an EP obviously that's kicking around as well.
yeah.
You haven't got much time to do much else, have you?
Well, this is it, really. This is kind of the dream,
Yeah,
getting to live on the road with a couple of friends and write music. We're constantly trying to churn out riffs and stuff at soundcheck to have an album ready at some stage.
yeah,
I come back and keep building what we can build on. Was delighted with the reception for the single was amazing.
yeah,
Even we can see the Spotify streams and stuff already, or people from the shows are going home and listening to it, obviously.
yeah.
So yeah, we're humbled, and really, huge thanks to Jeff and Susan for inviting us along for the ride. It's,
Th-
it's amazing.
They seem to have a knack for picking up talent.
That's what, yeah, everybody says that about Susan. She sees people and she latches on to, yeah, she
Yeah,
knows what she's picking.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Very, very switched on and very, very acute.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd almost ask her to pick all my playlists on the radio station as well because
Yeah, she'd be good at it. Yeah, like no, like people aren't going to listen to that. They'll like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool. But I mean, wow. I mean, like you say, you're living a dream, really. I mean, you're.
Dream, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So we get to travel, get to see parts of the world never would have seen before. Get to
Mhm.
play some amazing venues. I mean, like Jeff is playing venues, legacy venues here that you dream of as a kid.
Yeah,
So
it must be
it's amazing.
pinch yourself moments as well because you're actually like touring with a guy that's released several classic albums in his lifetime.
Absolutely, like yeah, one of the forefathers of metal. Like it's sometimes you forget you getting on stage and you're a little bit sleep deprived from the night before. There might have been one or two too many beers,
Mm,
and you get on stage, and then you kind of think, "What is this?" It's like a fever dream when you
mm,
actually step back and think of it. For one of the best vocalists of all time in heavy metal, playing amazing venues. And
Yeah,
it's really, it's, yeah, we're humbled, to be honest.
yeah. I've got to say, I've got a particular soft spot for the guy because when I saw this guy first time, it was 1984, and Queensryche opened, and it was they were pushing the Warning album, and
Yeah,
all I can remember was just Geoff on stage. It just drew your eye wherever he
yeah,
went.
yeah. Immediately. That's every time I see it every night when he walks out on stage, it's like, ah, that's a rock star.
Yeah, it's pure entertainment, and you could see it back
Yeah.
then, even as a 16-year-old kid back then, and and his voice has been with me all that time. So we're not going to mention the amount of years that's passed. Been quite a few, to be
You
fair.
were 16 in 1984. I
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
out.
yeah. Shall we move on?
Next question.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. But that for me actually was still, it was still the gig of my life that particular night.
Well,
That was like, Queensryche and Dio together like that. It was still rates me as the best gig I've ever been to. So it's like, yeah,
well,
he's
yeah.
got
I
hero
mean,
status for me.
yeah, he's a legend. Yeah, and him and Dio got on great as well. I know they were great pals.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, no, he's an absolute legend. There's no other word.
yeah.
Really is it?
He'll come around and click you around the ear in a minute, I'm sure.
What are you doing in my dressing room?
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to Enslaved. That is out now on all streaming platforms.
Yes, that's out now. So Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can find music,
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
And you'll be able to hear it on Rock Radio UK as well very, very soon. Probably when
indeed.
this,
Hopefully,
naturally, yeah, it will be.
hopefully.
And are there plans to release the CD as a offer like a website or anything like that? Or
Yes, at the minute we're in two minds of whether to release it as an EP or to hold off until we get the rest of the songs done and just do a full album.
yeah.
So we're debating that at the minute. Um, so probably we'll have to make that decision in the next couple of weeks.
Mm, mm,
So it'll either be 4 tracks and we'll work on the rest and do another album, or we'll keep what we have and add another 5 or 6 to it.
yeah. It's difficult. The actual industry has changed so much in the last
Absolutely.
decade, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
Some people say that singles are the only way to go forward. Just
Yeah.
single songs every
And,
6 weeks. And
yeah. And for a new band, I mean, it's different for someone like Jeff, where people are actively waiting for an album.
mm,
There's fans there. But for a band like us, where people don't know us because we didn't exist until a few months ago, um, just dropping an album out of nowhere isn't going to really do much. So yeah, maybe a couple of singles, a couple of music videos.
mm,
Um, I'm old school. I still think touring is the best way to build an audience. And when somebody
absolutely.
sees you live, the same, yourself, when you see a band live,
Mm,
you're like, whoa,
yeah, yeah,
it's different than
absolutely.
just hearing a song.
But you're playing to quite a big audience now across the States. I mean, I don't know how many dates you're doing and how many you've done, but that's got to be registering in people's minds as well.
Yeah, I mean, when we see it, I mean, even with the Spotify streams from yesterday alone, we've had people asking, like, this run, I think, is 14 dates,
Mm,
and they're big venues, they're pretty packed out, and the people really genuinely want to help and support the support acts. I've found that over here really, really, they're really helpful. We've got another, so there's three support or two supports, three bands on every night. So we've got James Keegan and Tomas McCarthy rotating every night, and the same for them. People really, really love what they're doing, really want to support you. If they can buy a bit of merch, they will.
mm,
Um, so yeah, it has been amazing.
excellent. Well, I'm not going to hold you out any longer. DJ, it's been fantastic to speak to you as always. I urge anybody just to go and stream Enslave because it is absolutely freaking brilliant.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I hope that you'll come over to the UK fairly, fairly soon.
We'll make sure.
Yeah, yeah, promise.
Yeah, I promise. I'll buy you a pint.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Righto. DJ, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. I wish you all the very best and you stay safe and we'll speak soon.
Hey, pleasure. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.